Greetings and welcome back. This is Iris Heath, licensed clinical professional counselor. I'm coming to you today to ask the question, are you too busy? Yes, you. And how would you know if you're too busy? So I want to bring us some information today just for you to think about. Are you noticing that you're more agitated? You're more anxious? Are you noticing that you're irritable? That you're grouchy? That you are, I hope you're not doing this, kicking your pets, yelling at your children? Think about it. Stop and think about it. Could it be you're trying to take on too many things at once and need to just say no to some things or to lessen some of the things that you are doing? So less really can be more at times. So I'd like to bring you three things. The first is stop. Yes, you didn't expect that. But really, your body is telling you you're overwhelmed. Just stop. So this is what a friend of mine would say, the need to prioritize. And so I'd like to ask you to just stop and think about what it is that you're doing. Think about what has to get done. Think about if someone can help you with some of the things that you're doing. Don't know if you're like me, but sometimes it's difficult to ask for help. But we have communities. We have people around us. I just had this conversation with a friend recently. And so use this as an opportunity to ask your community to help. Second, I'd like to ask you to write it down. Write it down. So Habakkuk talks about making a plan, writing it down, sticking with your plan. So I have written down, write 1 to 3 things each day. If it's easier for you to do it at the beginning of each week, do that. So just like when I brought the 5 a.m. club, which I was just talking about routines and making a routine, go back and look at that YouTube and get a few more pointers on that. But basically we benefit from having a routine in place. And so if you write down each day what top 3 things you want to accomplish, this is a wonderful plan and opportunity to be able to step back and actually look at what you're doing. So don't forget to include self-care in your plan. I have a YouTube on that too, so go back and check it out. Getting enough rest? Have one on that too. Sleep hygiene, really necessary. The third thing is consider practicing a form of mindfulness. So mindfulness is basically the practice or art of being in the present. And so we talked about in the past deep breathing exercises and the benefits of that. So Dr. Andrew Wild's 4-7-8 deep breathing exercise. One of my godmothers told me she's not able to do that one, so I told her do the 4-4-4. So take a 4 count to breathe in, hold for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4. Make sure you're seated. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the floor when you're doing it. There are all types of health benefits from deep breathing exercises. If you don't like that one, consider such things as counting backwards, starting at 10 and going to 1. Some individuals count backwards from 100 and in increments of 10. It helps our brains to think differently. Slows us down just a bit. Another exercise could be walking. Taking a walk is so therapeutic, and think about it. It doesn't have to be a whole 30 minutes. Start off with 15. walk to the end of your block and back if it's safe to do so. Another exercise could be as simple as folding your clothes. Marie Kondo taught me this, like during the pandemic, just folding your clothes. She actually does this exercise of thanking her clothes for their service, as well as pressing them with her hands. And so that could be a form of mindfulness and coming into the present. There are other things such as grounding. I'm going to be bringing some information back to us, as well as tapping. If you're not sure which one you like, practice and see which one seems to connect with you. Tapping is an exercise where you find pressure points that you actually tap, and it actually helps to relax some individuals. I'm sure you could find something online about it. One of my supervisors loved that particular form of mindfulness. So, hope this has been helpful. I look forward to spending time with you the next time, and continue to be blessed, continue to be encouraged, and be well. Thank you for your support.